Today's a very important day. It officially marks 1 month since I'm free from any hentai. Hentai, specifically, I have to specifically say hentai because I can't say for anything else. You might stumble across a few things here and there. Don't really count them, but I'm completely hentai free, completely doujin free, and I'm a new man. I haven't felt this way in a long time. This is the first time I've went in a month in probably a year or two, because I've been so deep in the rabbit hole. In my opinion, there are 3 specific levels before you get into the deep darkness of hentai. Level 1, the basics, the hanime.tv, the hentai haven, the classic, the Nhentai vanilla. You gotta specify vanilla. It's normal stuff. The classic monster girl, love interest with the schoolgirl, whatever it is. I never really got too much into level 1 because I pretty much skipped all the way from level 1 to level 2. Because level 2 is where I get into the Fuinari stuff. I kind of mentioned this in my last video. I mentioned something about Fuinari, but what Fuinari is basically a woman with a penis. A woman with a penis or a woman with a penis and a vagina. It's weird, it's hentai, of course, it's fictional. And you get too deep into that. And that gradually goes into traps. And I'm not saying I've gotten into that at all. I'm just saying what I've seen. When you go click on a specific category of either video or doujin, specifically a doujin which is a manga, hentai manga, you find other options at the bottom, right? And those other options, you think, oh, more Fuinari stuff. Nah, it just goes into straight trap. Completely trap. And you think, oh wow, that's just a girl, right? Until you read 20 pages of the chapter, and oh yeah, your Johnson's out, and you're stroking it to some dude, and then here it is, Boku no Pico, man. I'm not saying I've gone that far, but that's pretty deep. But you could actually escape out of that. There is a potential way that you could fall even deeper, and that is when you get into that animal stuff. There are specific comics, specific doujins, which include not just monster girls, not just furries, but actual animals. Actual animals, such as horses, cows, orcas. Yeah, orcas, definitely. Orcas somehow have weird penises. It's bad. Don't do this. This is why I call it level 3. It's level 3 for a reason. You start stroking to that, but you will fall down the rabbit hole as soon as you ejaculate some crazy horse/orca stuff. And then it goes beyond fiction. You start looking up this stuff in real life. You start looking up these bestiality websites. And then you find some stuff you thought you would never see in your X amount of years of living on this earth. People like that really exist. People that have intercourse with animals. And here you are looking at it. For your pleasure. With your Johnson out. Mine not even fully there because you know you're not thinking straight. You know your Johnson's thinking for you. Your left nut is making all the actions. Your brain's turned off completely. You're honestly a vegetable at this point. But yet, you keep on scrolling down. You can't even find something that piques your interest because you're so desensitized. So you click on some dog stuff, right? And you get too deep. You see some crazy stuff, some crazy Japanese woman licking something off of a dog, and you fall down the rabbit hole by releasing your sperm to that poor dog and that weird woman with like 3 dudes around her. And that's it. You're done. How do you get out of this? There's a sliver of a chance. A very small sliver of a chance that you can escape. You completely detox, completely just take away every stimulation, anything that might even lead you to this direction of going back and looking up that bestiality stuff. Because like I said, bestiality is level 3. But secretly there's a level 4. A level 4 for young dudes like me. Oh God, I don't want to say it. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. I've heard things on this topic a bit about how pornography can lead to homosexuality. It's pretty bad. As a straight male, a hypothetical straight male, you might stumble across some certain videos, like I said before, traps. You might be inclined to check out more videos of that specific category. And then you get over to like the trans category of X videos. And then you start stroking to that. And you make the mistake of finishing to that. And then you have the post-nut clarity and realizing that you are nearly done, nearly finished. You don't know what to do with yourself. You beat to something that's way too crazy, way too out of character for you. Because in real life, you're not interested in that stuff, right? You're really not. Heterosexual, of course. And then you don't care, because the next day, you get that urge. And instead of going to that basic vanilla stuff, basic stepsis, basic stepbrother stuff, nah. You go straight to the trap stuff, straight to the she-male stuff. I don't know if that's like an offensive term. I don't really know. Transgender, whatever. And then that's all you're being to now. And hopefully that's as far as you go. That's as far as you go, and you eventually realize that this isn't me, and you go away. I don't know from experience, because that might be like a crazy freaking rabbit hole to get down, and try to climb back out of. I don't know. Maybe it's impossible. I don't know. Maybe you're just stuck like that. But there is also a level 5, and that's just straight men, man. That's straight freaking men. I can only speak for like the heterosexual males when I say going just like men on men stuff is like level 5. If you're into that, that's probably not level 5. That's probably like normal, like level 1, level 2 for you. I don't know. But if it's anything level 5 is pretty much so uncharacteristic of you that you start watching it and don't even care about it. You just nut. It's just the mentality, the nut mentality is what I call it. The nut mentality can make you do a lot of things that you would never expect. You go so far deep that you are not the same person. You can only get out of it if you completely change your life, completely switch your life around. Just don't do any of that stuff. Honestly, you might need a girlfriend, man. That might be it. That might be the cure. Maybe that's the secret cure. But then you might have like a sex addiction afterwards, and then you're stuck in that, and you have to figure out how do I get out of that? You either bounce back between crazy freaking hentai and rubmaps.ch, or you just take a hiatus on that. Just take a small hiatus. It could be like a month, 2 months, 3 months. Most likely it'll be years until you're fully cured. You're saved up all that stuff, especially if you're in like level 4 and 5. It's very hard. I would say for myself, I've reached like level 3. Like the hentai traps got to me, man. Because I didn't know at first. I really didn't know at first. I was like, oh, that's a girl, right? No, it's not a girl. And you realize, shoot, and here I am. You don't even care at this point. You're like, boom, snap. you bust, and you're feeling sad now. But eventually you get desensitized, and you keep going back, keep crawling back, like ants to sugar, to maple syrup. It's very sad, very sad. Do not end up in levels 4 and 5. Never. Don't succumb to your urges, please. It will really change you, and you will be looking back, wishing you never even beat off when you were however old you were. Probably like 11 to 14, I don't know. That's it. This really speaks to me, though. This really freaking speaks to me, man. Not level 4 or 5, but 3. Oh, boy. Whew. It's a work in progress, for sure. It's a work in progress. I've been doing good so far, though. Good luck, my friend. One more thing. Please do not fall down the lactation rabbit hole. You'll get stuck in that. You'll get completely stuck. That's another whole complete topic that I need to delve into, but just a warning to you. Please don't go to that lactation rabbit hole. Don't. Have a good one. Please have a good one. Goodbye.